everyone. My name is Adil Shah. My roll number is 21MI31001 and I'm from section 11. Today I'm presenting to you a DIY group project. Just to give you a brief of our project, we have made a project based on general purpose home automation. It consists of a device that uses motion sensors to detect whether a person is entering or exiting a room. And using that, it will switch on or switch off the lights. Following that, we are also using sound sensors to change the color of the light bulb provided that the person is already in the room and the light is switched on. We are using voice control using certain commands, and this requires a Bluetooth module. We have also used a relay for connecting with other appliances. Now I'll show you all the components. So this is a main Arduino Uno board. This is the 4V relay module. This is a sound sensor. This is the Bluetooth module. This is the breadboard. It's used to connect all the wires and the different components. And this is the ultrasonic sensor. Currently, this version is limited to lights only, but we plan to also include other home appliances, example fan, TV, etc., to work with this device in the future. Also, an important part of this layout is this RGB bulb over here, as you can see, and behind that we have the 1 kilo ohm resistor. Also, all these wires, they are called the jumper wires and they are used for connecting various components. So now I'm going to show you the working of the ultrasonic sensor, just that. So for that I have the code with me on the Arduino IDE on the laptop. I'm going to connect this wire, which connects my laptop to the Arduino board, and now I'm going to upload my code. I've uploaded my code on the board, and now we will simulate the entering into the room through this sensor. It's currently isolated right now, the ultrasonic sensor, and as we move an object closer to it, the bulb will start glowing like this. Yeah, so as you can see that the bulb over there, it's glowing, although it's a little dim, but it's still glowing. So when I move this object away from the sensor, that means that the person has left the room and the bulb will cease to glow. For this part of the video, I'm going to specifically show you the working of the relay module. So for that, we'll make good use of the Bluetooth module here, and over there, that's a relay module. It has 4 LEDs. Like I said, we'll also extend our application to bulbs and fans. So the second LED over there is for the bulb, and the third LED, it corresponds to the fan appliances. Also, I have this Bluetooth voice app which I'm going to use. Through that, I can give instructions, and the appliances will switch on or switch off. This is a Bluetooth voice app made specially for Arduino applications. So I have the code written with me on my Arduino IDE. Then I connect it. I'm going to connect it now and upload my code. These are the 2 wires also, which I have to connect, RDX and RX and TX especially. So the code has uploaded. Now I'm going to connect these 2 wires. Yeah, the second wire. Earlier all the appliances are switched on, so all the LEDs are glowing. When I give an order, when I give instructions, it will turn off bulb. Okay, so like you saw, the LED, it went off. I can do the same for fan. So when I give the instructions, the fan will switch off. Turn off fan. Yeah, like you saw, the fan switched off. So both the bulb and the fan, they are switched off. Now I can get them to switch on also. Turn all on. Yeah, so both the appliances, they are switched on. So as you saw, it's working.
Good morning everyone, my name is Kushal Srivastav and today I'll be explaining the code for our DIY project. So here, as you can see, these are the constants and the variables used by each of our components. We have defined each of the pins used by the sensors and all the other components, and we have created a variable for that. This is the setup where we have defined each of the pin mode for each pin. Next we have the main loop method where our main program runs with all the functions. So I'm going to explain each of the function here. So the first function we have is the get distance function. So basically what this does is it uses the ultrasonic sensor to send ultrasonic waves in front of it and receives the bounce back waves and checks the time between the time interval between each wave. So using the formula and the constants mentioned, we can calculate the distance between the ultrasonic sensor and the object. So the next function is get current state. It basically describes the speed of the object approaching or going away from the ultrasonic sensor. So using this speed, we can easily get the current state of the user. Current state of 1 means the user is entering the door, i.e. approaching the ultrasonic sensor. Current state 2 means the user is exiting the door, i.e. moving away from the ultrasonic sensor, and current state 0 means that user is doing nothing at all. So here we are also incrementing and decrementing a second variable called people, which basically checks the number of people inside a room. If there are no people, then the lights will be off, and if there are one or more people, the lights will be on, as shown in the next function. The next function we have is light due to walk. It basically checks the number of people inside a room. If the number of people is greater than greater than or equal to 1, then the lights will be on, else the lights will be off. Now moving down through the code, we have the function called clap, which is a very simple function which just checks the analog input received from the sound pin and checks if it is greater than a certain sound threshold. Now we have the function light due to clap. It is a simple function which just checks the variable clap, that if clap is true, we have to increment the variable light type by 1. Light type is a variable which just tells the RGB lights what to do. Light type of 0 means no light, light type of 1 means white light, light type of 2 means red light, 3 means green light, and 4 means blue light. This variable is used in the next function known as assign light, which actually assigns the value for the light type function. Next we have the RGB light function, which assigns the variables to the LED light according to the RG and B value given. Next we have the code for the relay and the Bluetooth module. So the Bluetooth module basically feeds the data or the command into the Arduino, and it uses the variable val to check for the command. Then there are checks performed on the variable val, and each operation is executed accordingly, as you can see. Thank you.
So now I'm going to show you the presentation of a final project. I'll show you the demo. The jumper wires here are a little bit messy, but yeah. So I have the code with me. I'm going to compile it on the Arduino IDE. I'm going to connect my laptop with the Arduino board, so that now I can upload the code to the board. So the code has been uploaded to the Arduino board. That's the ultrasonic sensor over there. Right now it's isolated. As I bring an object closer to it, yeah, the light bulb here, it has started glowing over here. This is because the person is in the room. Now, when I clap near the sound sensor, it will detect it and the color will change like this. So the color has changed to red right now. This is the RGB light bulb. It has 3 colors, red, green and blue. So it will again change the color if I clap again, like this. Yeah, so green color, it has changed to green color right now, and this is all while the person is still in the room. The ultrasonic sensor is detecting that. Now if I clap again, it will change to blue color like this. Yes, it has detected successfully and it's glowing in blue right now. When the ultrasonic sensor stops sensing it, like if the person moves out of the room, then the bulb will go off like that. Yeah, as I move the object away from the sensor, the bulb has stopped glowing.